Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Peter Kaplowski. Welcome to the Toronto International Film Festival. You are all here for a very, very creepy movie made by two of the most wonderful Austrians I have ever met. Unfortunately, they are no longer with us. They are not dead. They have just returned to their home country. But I'd like to add that it's a director duo. It's Veronica France and her nephew, Severin Fiala, who directed this film. Her nephew was also her babysitter, and they wanted to assure the audience that her children are okay. You might have some questions after watching this movie. Now, this film is eligible for the Girls' People's Choice Award. You can vote for as many films as you like. There are two ways to vote. Simply drop your ticket stub in the ballot boxes outside the theater, or go to tiff.net/vote to do it there. And then we'd also like to thank Films Distribution for providing us with this film. All right, guys, maybe the afternoon, but you're about to say goodnight, mommy.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for another TIFF 2014 review. I'm going to be reviewing Goodnight Mommy, which I saw this afternoon, and I was really, really looking forward to this film because it sounded so weird in the program book. It just said it was about this mother who has just undergone plastic surgery, and she's got bandages on her face, and she's in this house in the country. She's retreated to this house in the country to recuperate with her twin sons, identical twin sons. And that's basically all it said, and just like a lot of weird stuff goes on. So I was like, and it was in the Vanguard section of the festival, so that's where they put like all the kind of weird, edgy, not quite Midnight Madness, but close movies. And so I was like, yeah, right, I have to see this. And I'm so glad I did. It was just so weird and creepy and atmospheric, very atmospheric, and very, very strange, but just like compulsively watchable. It was really, really good. So the description of the plot I gave you, that's it. That's the basics. This woman has retreated to this beautiful home. She's obviously well off. I think she was a TV actress or some kind of a celebrity. And she's either separated or divorced. And there's been some kind of accident. That's all that we know. And she's got these bandages on her face, and she's recuperating in this house. And she's retreated from the world. She wants quiet. She wants the shades, the blinds drawn. She wants her sons to be quiet and, just not bother her and let her sleep. And these two boys, these identical twin boys who were played by, their names are Lucas and Elias in the movie, and their real names are Lucas and Elias Schwartz. The woman who plays the mother is Suzanne West, W-U-E-S-T. I'm sorry, I butchered that name, I know. The directors, there's co-directors of this movie, Veronica France and Severin Fiala, who, the guy who did the intro for the movie says that, so the woman, the guy who co-directed the movie with her is her cousin or nephew or something. Anyway, they're related, and they directed this movie together. And she happens to be either the wife or partner of Ulrich Seidel, who's a very noteworthy Austrian director. This was an Austrian film, by the way. Very noteworthy Austrian director. He also produced this film, and he has directed several films, most notably recently the Paradise Trilogy, which I've reviewed on this channel. So anyway, where was I? Okay, so I'm going to try to figure out how to tell you about this movie without giving anything away, because it's another one of these movies that there's a lot of like twists and turns going on. You're not quite sure what's happening, and a lot of surprises happen, and things that you don't expect. And I don't want to ruin it for anybody, because I want you guys to go see this movie, because it is so different. See, these are the kind of movies I like, movies that are different, movies that, break new ground, movies that, that don't give you all the answers, that, kind of give you like the framework, but don't give you all the details. So you're kind of sitting there while the movie is taking place trying to figure out, okay, why is this happening? Why is this happening? You're always like thinking. You're always trying to figure out what's going on. I love movies like that. That's what going to the movies is all about for me, you know? Not only entertainment, but I like movies that make you think. And boy, this certainly made me think. Anyway, there are just so many great scenes. But the movie starts out innocently enough. We see these little boys. They're running around outside, and they're in a cornfield. One of them is hiding, running along in this cornfield, and the corn is taller than he is. And, you know, he's running along in these stalks of corn, and he just stops, and he's looking around. He's looking in that direction, this direction. There's nobody. He can't see anything. And then his twin brother just, you know, comes up behind him and jumps him and surprises him and stuff. So, you know, they're going along. They're playing together. They're exploring the area. You know, they're playing games. You know, the stuff that normal little boys do. Only I will say these are not normal little boys. I will say that. Okay, so, yeah, like, and their mother is this really, like, strange woman. You know, she kind of wavers back and forth from being this very stern, abrupt, disciplinarian type mother who's like always ordering them around and telling them what to do, and being kind of like mean, and then alternately being, you know, kind of gentle and playing card games with them and talking to them nicely and stuff like that. So, you know, she goes back and forth. It's like she's having like these emotional ups and downs going on herself. And as the movie goes on, the boys begin to doubt that she is their mother. For some reason, they just don't believe that she is their mother, because they say, well, you don't act the way our mother would act, and you know, we don't believe that you are. Prove that you're our mother. Prove that you're our mother. So you know, all these things happen, and like I said, I am not going to give anything away, but there's some really cool scenes in here, creepy scenes, some pretty, you know, it's not gory. It's not a gory movie, but you know, there's at least one scene that's probably gonna, you know, just really give a lot of people the creeps. But you know, it's not like, you know, bloody or anything like that. Not, you know, it's not like a violent film. It's just very creepy and strange and atmospheric. It's like kind of like a dream, you know, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. I don't really, just give me a second here. Okay, I can't really tell you anything else, because if I do, I'm going to be giving away, you know, what happens. But I will say that this movie is very creepy, very different, very cool, very unique. If you're the kind of person who likes something different, something edgy, something, you know, challenging, something that keeps you thinking, keeps you wondering what's going on, you will love this movie. And I highly recommend it. It's really beautifully photographed. There's one scene in particular that I remember that just like, just astounded me. The shot of, a storm cloud, and there's like a cross in the foreground, this big, it's like evening, and there's like this cross in the foreground, and there's like this huge storm cloud off to the left, and it's just like, it just looks incredible. Like, it's just so surreal. It's just really beautiful. So yeah, there's lots to look at, lots to wonder about. There's plenty of suspense. You know, very entertaining, very good. That's really all I can say, because I don't want to be cheating you guys out of what happens, and I want you to see this so you get to experience it for yourselves. You should, because it's really well done, and I enjoyed it to the utmost. So I highly recommend Goodnight Mommy. It was great. It did not disappoint. Definitely awesome. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be a busy day for me. I've got 3 movies tomorrow, and I start early. I'm starting at like 9 in the morning. So I've got The Connection, first thing in the morning, which another one I'm really looking forward to. The French remake of The French Connection with Jean Dujardin. And then I have a Midnight Madness called Cub at noon or 12:30 or something. And then I don't have a movie until like 6:30. So shit, I've got a lot of time to kill in between. So I'm probably going to come home. But that movie is Wasteland, and that's another Vanguard. So it's going to be another one of those kind of edgy movies. So I got a busy day tomorrow. You know I'll be back with my reviews. I hope you guys tune in. And thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, see you guys. Bye for now.